Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Sorry. So your आपका C CAC CAC I didn't teach all these things. Anyone can respond.
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir. I did not started.
Okay. CAC. Yeah. This is it. Oh, actually, there is little change in the mid sem. Okay. Actually, Anjali madam is telling that at least few descriptive questions must answer. Student must answer. Okay. So maybe I am thinking that I'll give one program also. Is this comfortable with everyone? One program, 10 marks. Okay. And and 5 marks I will give some yeah, two programs I will give better. Okay. Two programs. One 10 marks, little tricky questions. One 5 marks, simple questions. And rest 15 marks quiz. As I told, not three, but one quiz 15 marks. Okay. And one program 10 marks and another program 5 marks. Quiz you are already acquainted how to appear, right? There is no issue.
Yes, sir.
But for program, what you need to do, you sorry, you write the program in your copy only, okay, and submit it like this. So when you are submitting the lab assignment, right? How?
Yes, sir.
In PDF.
In
So
Yeah,
PDF
I
or in
send it.
test photo?
okay, but here I want handwritten program. Matlab, using pen and paper, you write your program. Okay, take a photocopy using your cell phone. Okay, and convert it into PDF, single PDF file, and upload it. Can you do this?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
and this will be from Google Form, na? Google
Uh-huh.
Classroom.
Google Classroom, I'll like same quiz only, but in that option will be there that upload.
Add
Okay,
work option will be there, right?
add upload option will be there. Look at it. Yeah, add file option is there, na? Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Write a program to find longest common subsequence and all common subsequence between pair of string. Then you write the program and upload it here and submit. That's all. Can you do this?
You will, sir, you will provide this in the Google form itself. Means in the
Google
form
form itself.
itself, we have to upload, right?
Yeah, in the Google form itself. Okay, in the Google quiz.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what time will be there? Limited time will be there, not infinite time. Maybe to separate time I'll give. Quiz 15 marks, 15 minutes. Then maybe some break. Okay, maybe 5 minutes break. Okay, first I'll conduct the quiz. Then 5 minutes break. Then these 5 mark questions. Again, I'll give 5 marks maximum. I can give 10 minutes time for 5 marks. Okay. Then again a break of 5 minutes. Let's say break 5. Then finally 10 marks questions. 10 marks questions. I'll give you 20 minutes. And then you submit all. That's all. So ये रहेगा 15 plus 5 20 minutes. ये 10 plus 5 15 minutes. ये 20 minutes. 1 घंटा के अंदर काम खत्म. Agree?
Sir, please give 2-3 minutes extra for the quiz.
No, quiz I cannot give. Quiz, see, I know 15 minutes is not sufficient, but still I cannot give.
Sir, for giving only 1 minute extra, sir.
No. See, the situation you try to understand. Extra means what? Everybody will get same. No? Ultimately, it will be relative one. Okay. And this time you probably don't know. This time onwards, exam control, examination section also given the complete autonomy to the faculty members for grading. Okay. So completely under my control. So even if somebody, let's say I found that all are performing for 60 marks only, then 60 I can scale it up to 9.8, 9.9, no issue for me. Okay. But if I am giving extra time means there will be exchange of answers, so which I cannot accept. Okay. Sorry.
10 minutes for the 5 marks question.
Uh-huh.
Sir, 10 minutes for the 5 marks question.
Yes, one program. That also you have to write very quickly. Quick response. You will not get time to search in the internet, find a suitable solutions, then write it, submit it. You don't have that much time. Okay, whatever you know, instantly you have to think and answer and submit. That's all. Okay, and question will not be direct like find prime number or leap years like that, which is easily available in the internet. Question I will set from my mind. Okay.
Sir, will the pointers also come in the mid-sem exam?
Pointer I have not taught. No? If I have not taught something, I will not put that questions in the exam. Okay. Question concept is more important. Okay. So, so it is absolutely relative. The point is absolutely relative. Never think that, sir, we'll see if you are appearing some competitive exam, what happened? It is completely relative. No? Same thing here also. Nothing absolute. Not like that if 50, out of 15 marks in the quiz, if highest is 10, then he sees or he is losing 5 marks. No. If 10 is the highest, you treat that 10 as a 15. Okay. Fine. So come back to the discussions. So what I'm talking about, I have talked too much about the functions introduction, right? Let's come to the array introductions.
The program you did last class for calendar, we could not see in the classroom.
I have uploaded in the classroom.
No, sir.
No, sir.
It is shared among you.
No, sir.
Okay, I'll will able to see that. Okay. Sorry. Hmm. Let's share with everyone, I think. Okay, I have shared. Okay, programs inside program. The link is there. Is it clear? Now come back to the topic. Array, right? So what is an array? It's a collection of similar data elements. Okay, collection of elements of same data type. Same data type. Same type. So you are talking about single integer. Single integer. Int x you are writing, right? Am I audible or got disconnected?
No, sir, audible.
Okay. Single integer x, but group of 10 integers. Group of 10 integers. Group of 10 integers, you can declare it like this way. So x here represent a group of 10 integers. Here x represent a single integers. Okay. So a group of integers are all having the same data type. Okay. So in the first case, what happened in the memory? A space is created in the name x. But in the second case, when you are declaring the array, what happened? 10 space will be created. x0, x1, x2, and so on, up to x9. Last one is x9. You got it? So in this case, a single address required to address this variable x. And here, what happened? These 10 elements take consecutive memory locations starting from, let's say, 2000, 3000, let's say 3000, 3004, 3008. This will be 3036. Clear? Or any doubt in this? I'm
No, sir.
assuming the size of integer is 4 bytes, and each integer at 4 bytes means starting location is 3000, 3002, 3003 occupied by x0, sorry, then x1, then x2, up to x9. So, the Omicron virus is very dangerous. 3000, yeah. So you can put this value, and you can, a very important point and most fundamental thing about array is you can access the elements you can access the array. You can access each element of the array. I can access each elements of the array separately. Directly you cannot manipulate. Directly you cannot manipulate the array. This is the most important concept about the array. Okay. Matlab, what does it mean, these two sentences? You can access each element of the array separately. Directly you cannot manipulate the array. That means, so you can access, let's say you declare one array X, another array Y, you cannot write X plus Y. Are you getting me? X is one array and another array is Y. You cannot perform operation let Z equal to X plus Y like this. Z is the array which is sum of two array. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how you can then manipulate or you can access each element of the array separately. So if you want to perform addition of two array, you have to add individual elements. Okay. So you can access like x0 plus y0, or you can x7 plus y3, whatever way you want to do. Okay. Even x3 into x5. Same elements of the same array also you can operate, no issue, but element wise. Okay, not as a whole. This is the key concept. Okay, and here what this I am writing 0 here, x0 or 7 3. This indicates the index of the array. Okay, array index. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when you are writing xi, so I represent the index of the array. I represent the index of the array. Okay. Yeah. So I represent the index of the array. You can access each element using its index and manipulate it as you wish. And another concept is that the elements occupy consecutive memory locations like this. Okay. Yeah. So not only integer array, you can take any type of array. You can take character array, char ch you are declaring, right? Single character. This is single character. But if you are declaring char str10, that means array str is a array of characters. अल्प खाऊची यदि कोई जो बेसी फोर्स करी जो बेसी कोई अलग करने. Okay. Yeah, so single character you can declare it like this way, or a group of 10 characters you can have like this way, str10 or str5. And so if you are declaring str5, so 5 characters will be there, str0, str1, str2, str3, str4. Okay, so like this, and here the locations will be like this: 2000, then 2001, 2002, 2003, and 2004. So why here 2000, 2001, 2002 like this, but where is here 3000, 2004, 2008 like this? Can anyone tell me?
Character is 1 byte.
Carry size is 1 byte. No?
1 byte.
Character
Okay, 1
size.
byte. Okay, consecutive space like this. So actually we'll study one character array in the form of string also. I will come to the string later on. But string has one additional features. It's a character array and it's terminated with a null character. So we'll come to that later. Yeah. So character manipulation also you can do as you wish. but you have to make sure that you are accessing element wise. Okay. Now let's write a small program in array. Let's add two vectors, integer vectors. So vectors means a one-dimensional array. You can call it as a vectors. Okay. A 1D array. Vectors means 1D array. So you have to add two integers. Okay. So add two integer vectors. So how you can add? First you need to enter two array, enter two vectors, then add and print the sum. Print the sum like this. So let us do this directly in the program. Enter two vectors, then add and print the sum. So let me take help of code blocks. New project. Yes. Our vectors. So first you need to enter two vectors. Enter two vectors and then add, right? Enter vector A. A is one vector. The dimension must be same, right? Is this visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Enter length, size of vector, length of vector, length of vectors. Okay. Length, whatever length you want. Then let's say integer array, you are declaring two integer array, you need to take A and B. I'm setting some large size here. I'm expecting that the maximum size is 20. Sum is, let's say, third vector C. Okay. You need to declare, then enter one by one vector. You cannot, I told the key point that key concept that you cannot manipulate the entire array, right? You have to access element wise. So you have to enter the value also element wise. You have to enter the value element wise. So for that you can take a for loop. I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Scanf percentile d ampersand a. So how you are entering the value element wise? First I value equal to 0, then means that means 0 you enter, then a 1, then a 2, then a 3, and so on. Is that clear to everyone, this line? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then you enter the next vector. Enter the next vector b, and bi once ai b, if you want to make sure that yeah I have entered correctly or not, print if you want, print a equal to print it. For printing also there is no alternative, you have to take for loop only. Are you sure? So you cannot print the complete array at a time. You have to, what is happening here? You have to print element wise, printf.
Sir, you have written print before the for loop.
Print. Similarly, you can print b also, as you print b also you can do like that. Okay, so so first you enter a, then what you did, enter b, then what you did, print a, print a, then what you did, print b. So I hope you got some idea how to access the array print. Okay, so you run it. Okay. Length of the vector I am taking small array, vector 3, 3, 4, 6, b 5, 1, 9, a equal to 3, 4, 6, b equal to 5, 1, 9. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So what was the question? R two vectors, right? For addition, again do the same thing. Element wise, add a plus b. C equal to a plus b. Right. So for that you cannot access the entire array at a time. You have to access element wise. I equal to 0. I is less than n. I plus plus. C I equal to AI plus BI. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, Ci equal to AI plus Bi. Ready? Your C is ready. Then print C. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Questions may come. Find the sum of the elements of an array. Okay. Then multiply all the elements of an array. Any questions may come. You can treat. The only thing you need to keep it in mind that I have to access the elements separately, one by one. There will be no magic, and the entire array will be operated. Clear or any further?
Sir, you want explain
So
again?
we have reserved only 20 spaces for vectors. If the user enters more than 20 elements, then it will give error.
Yes. So that's why this is the, you can say this is a lot of restrictions. Okay. You cannot declare also variables. So that is not according to the NCC standard, but Scott blocks taking variable also. Okay. Code blocks take variables. This represent the size of the array 20. 20 represent size of the array. Size of the array should be constant. 20 is a constant. But according to code blocks, if I'll take it like this way, which is wrong according to NCE standard. Okay. And put here, this will work. No issue. See? Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
But this is not NCC standard. Okay. Code blocks is taking. you you can continue noise. Okay. And your question is very good. Then how I'll know that what should be the maximum size, right?
Yes, sir. The user may give any value. No?
See, the thing is completely uncertain in the programming world. Everything is certain. So if you are writing an application for some purpose, then definitely you know for that purpose what is the requirement. Accordingly, you set the size. Okay. And here also nothing magic happening. Don't think that they are doing some tricky inside the compiler. Compiler is nothing but a C code only, you know. Code blocks compiler, you are looking at the ID, na? That is also a program. Okay, so that program intelligently they are handling. Anyway, it's not a big deal. Concept is more important. Now you can enter variable size, no issue. If code blocks is taking, let us continue with that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now the questions come. How you can pass it to a functions? Okay, array is which type of data type? That I already told, I think, in the time of data type. Array is a derived data type. Why it is called derived data type? Because it is derived from one of the fundamental data type. Like if you are deriving from integer, then you are calling it as an integer array, int array. If you are deriving it from character, then you are calling it as a char array. If you are deriving it from a float, then you are calling it as a float array. So that's why it is a derived data type. So integer represent a single integer, character represent a single character, float represent a single float. But when you are coming to the array group, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, how arrays function arguments? How you can arrays function? First, let me increase the dimension, then I will come to arrays, functional elements. 2D array, 2D, 3D, 4D, any array, you take higher dimension, no? 2D array. So far we are talking about 1D array. Huh? 2D array actually, 2 dimension will be there, that's why the name is 2D array. You can declare a array like this, so integer a 2, 3. What does it mean? 2 rows, 3 calls. 2 rows, 3 calls. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So it look like this. Row 0. Always index start from 0. Okay. Array index always start from 0. Remember that point. Very vital point. Call 0. How many calls are there?
3.
3 columns. So elements will be A 0 0 0 1 0 2. मतलब 0 row 0 column, 0 row 1 column, 0 row 2 column. Then here 1 row 0 column, 1 row 1 column, 1 row 2 column. So see, this is for our visualization only. Okay, this is for our visualization only. But in memory, how they occupy space? Memory is not 2D, memory is 1D, right? Then how they will occupy space? First put the 0th row. Then what? First row. 1 0 1 1 1 2. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is 0th row, then first row started. Okay. So yeah, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, whatever dimension you want to take. But usually, practically, we deal with 1D, 2D, or maximum 3D. We never go to the 4D. Because with the increase in dimension, the complexity of the program will increase. And it will not be a trackable program. So actually, in algorithm, we will study a very interesting concept. Trackable, untrackable. Okay. If the program run in a practical time, then that is called trackable. If it doesn't run in practical time, then that is called untrackable. Okay. So 2D, 3D is trackable. 4D means for loop you have to take. So you see one important thing that a vector, how you deal with using a for loop, right? So in case of 2D array, you have to take 2 for loop, 1 for row, 1 for column, right? 3D,
Yes.
3 for loop, 4D, 4 for loop. Depending on the for loop, the complexity will increase and the program will be intractable. Usually you deal with 2D or 3D. Okay. So here maybe small program will do add to matrix. Okay. Add to matrix. Clear? Add to vectors you see, and I want to add to matrix. So how we can add to matrix? Can you quickly tell me? Add matrix. Matrix means a two-dimensional array. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Matrix is a two-dimensional array. I will not write. I will copy paste. Now where I will copy paste from the program. Where is that? Academic C. Then CSC. Hard vectors. Yes, right. Okay. So, yeah. It came here. R2 vectors. Sorry, R2 matrix. Enter dimension. Enter dimension. What size? Size means rows and column will be there. Am I right? RC? Or any issue with this?
No, sir. Okay.
Rows and column. Okay. And here also accordingly rows and column will be there. A lot of problem is there. You cannot add two matrix if their dimension is not same. Lot of issues are there. But I am assuming here ideal input. Dimension everything are satisfied. Then how to perform the additions. Okay, then enter matrix A. Matrix A. Matrix A. How to enter matrix A means I told two loop will be there now. One loop is not sufficient. So one for rows. I is the index, row index. I is the row index. Then you have to choose the column index too. Only row index is not sufficient. You can see I am not putting any curly bracket. See, if one statement is there, na curly bracket is not required. You can put, no issue. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Only one statement ना for loop के अंदर ये for loop ही है and for loop के अंदर only scanf is there. So here also same thing you can do. Okay.
In the second for loop, we should say take j or any other variable.
Yes, definitely that is a printing mistake. Same index it will run in an infinite loop. बाहर नहीं आएगा कभी. Okay. Now it will come out of the loop. Rows J for the column. J for the column. Now this is correct, right? This percentage Bij. Now you got two vectors, right? Then print also same thing you can do. I for R and then J for C. Print will be little different. Okay, let me come to this. See here, you have to put more than one statement in this for loop. That's why you need to put curly bracket here compulsory. Without that, there will be problem. And inside this for loop, only one printf, no issue. Aij you can write easily, no issue. Percentile the Aij. But after that, you have to print new line for every element. Yeah, here also same thing. You have to put a curly bracket because after printing every line of the matrix, you have to put a new line, right? So that's why you need to curly bracket. Yeah. Look at this printing. Heavy. After printing, you need to perform the additions, right? Addition, addition, not require anything. Cij equal to Aij plus Bij. Is that clear to everyone or in doubt?
Clear, sir.
Here also printing means you have to put curly bracket because more than one statement will be there under this outer loop. One is the inner loop, this one. And another is a printf statement. Okay. This is the Cij. So 2 by 3, if you are entering 2, 4, 6, 3, 1, 7, 2, 3, 7, 8. Look at first I am printing A, then B, then C. Okay. Not visible properly. Put a new line here. Printf पे. It will be visible properly. Is 7, 8, 2, 6, 7. Even single row also, if you will enter, no issue. 8, 6 value you can enter. No issue in entering. Look at this. So both space and new line act as a delimiter. Delimiter means a special symbol which is used to separate the input, distinguish the input. During key scan. So here space and new line act as a delimiter. Yeah, any doubt in this matrix program? Look at this. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, here we are required to give 6 inputs. Means enter
Any 6 inputs, whether you are
yes,
putting
sir.
in.
So if the user gives less than 6 input, then what will happen? It will automatically
It will
be
not
0
go,
or
na?
not will not run. Okay.
You can enter, it will. Here what happened? More than, see here I have done one mistake. More than 2 actually I am looking for in the dimension.
Yes,
I have given 5.
Yes, sir.
Then, but here it 6 means minimum 6. It will press, it will not go. Unless until you will not 6 value you enter, it will not go. How many value? 1, 2, 3. Oh, dimension I have put wrong.
Sir, you have entered the dimension as 3677. It should be.
There is a very large value I enter. Let me see. So exact value I am putting in the dimension. 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means 4 values. You can put a new line also, no issue. Unless until you will not enter 4 value, it will not go to the next. Okay. And here also 4 value you enter. New, no, it will not go. Put another value, then it will go. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So space and the new line act as a delimiter. Yeah, so this is matrix program. I hope you got some idea.
Sir, in this matrix program, even if in the nested for loop, even if we write I instead of j, then also it will not go in infinite loop. Sir, how it can go into infinite loop?
It will go to the infinite loop. Na? If I'll put both see, there is again in C, it is very fundamental thing what I am telling you. Just remember that. See, if some conceptual things, how compiler is taking decision, then it's a different thing. Like in case of post increment, pre increment, we got confused in some places, right? That is a different issue. But this type of question, whatever you are asking, whether it will go to the infinite loop or not, that who will answer? You yourself. Nobody else is there to help you. Why? You take a memory diagram and see how I and j value are changing. If it is changing to infinite, if it is, I just guess and told that it will go, it may go to infinite loop. It does not mean that it will go to the infinite loop. It may stop in between. Some unexpected result you will get. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And you verify yourself. Take a
Yes, sir.
diagram. This is the best weapon in C programming. What is the best weapon? This. Remember this. From the first class I told this thing, right? What is this? Your memory.
Memory.
So always put j, then put the value 0, 1, 0, 1, change, then see what is happening. Okay, why you are asking me? You can answer yourself.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Memory diagram, best weapon. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you verify whether it is going to infinite or not. Okay, I just told that it may go. Okay, I didn't verify. Okay. Anyway, so the concept is that in case of array, if you are taking 1D array, you have to take one for loop. 2D array, you have to take two for loop. 3D array to deal with. To deal with 1D array, one for loop. To deal with 2D array, two for loop. To deal with 3D array, three for loop, and so on. And accordingly, complexity of the program increases. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, static. So whatever scanf function you are using to initialize the value of the array, that is called runtime initialization or dynamic initialization, right? Runtime initialization or dynamic initialization. Runtime initialization or dynamic initialization, right? We have discussed all this through scanf functions. Okay, but while running the program, you are entering the values. Dynamic means what? At the time of running the program, you are entering the values. Are you sure? कुछ doubt है क्या?
No, sir.
But static possible, static initialization, static, or compile time. At the time of compilation itself, compile time initialization. And you have another class, right?
Yes, sir.
Just 2 minutes. In case of static initialization, you know a normal variable x equal to 2. This is called static initialization, right? Or normal integer variable. You are assigning some value x equal to 2. At the time of compilation itself, the value is assigned to the variable x. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, in case of array, you can do it like this way: x3 into the value. So put a curly bracket and write the value. At the time of compilation itself, the value will be initialized. Clear?
Yes, sir.
The x0 will takes the value 1, x1 will takes the value 2, x2 will takes the value 3. But if you are writing like this, integer x5 and only putting 1, 2, what will happen? x0 will take 1, x1 will take 2, and the rest all will be 0. Okay. if you are not mentioning size, then what will happen? Automatically size will be taken as 3.
3.
Okay. Same thing for the 2D array also. Okay. 1D array, any doubt in static initializations? If you are doing the partial initialization, remaining element will be initialized to 0.
Sir?
Hello. Sir. More room class Yes, tell
Sir,
me.
if we like in normal variables in text, there is a garbage value assigned to it.
Here also garbage value. If you are not putting any initialization, doing any static initialization, garbage value will be there.
Sir, and if you don't put size, then?
Size then error. Without
No.
initialization, if you write like this, it's error.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And in case of 2D array, x, 2, 3, so here also you can just put a value 1. What will happen? Only 1 if you are writing. So first value, that means x 0, 0 is initialized to 1. Rest all will be initialized to 0.
0.
0.
Okay. And if you can explicitly beautify also like this way, no issue. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So the first row I am initializing 3 values, all 3 values. Second row I am initializing only 2 values. Even first row partial initialization you can do, only 1 you are writing, 1. So rest 2 value will be 0. Then 1, 2, rest value will be 0. So lot of alternatives are there. Okay. Just look at the ANSYS Balguru book. So that's all about the 1D array, 2D array introductions. So in the mid-sem exam, I will put a questions from array. Okay. So array thoda dekh lo na aaram se. Okay. But array as a function argument I didn't cover, so it will not come in the exam. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Array as function will not come, right?
Not come because I am not started. The normal simple array. Okay.
Sir, please share the code to the tribes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You can leave now. Actually,
And sir, can you please share the OneNote?
OneNote also I shared. I will answer and share. Okay, no issue.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.